and welcome to MyUltraLife. I'm in Florence, Italy for part 2 of running through Italy. Florence is a lot bigger than Venice and a lot easier to get lost in because it's not an island. So I had to take a day or so to get myself used to the city. But we're going to run through, see a couple interesting parts, memorable parts of Florence, and have a great run this morning. So let's get started. It's just 8 in the morning, but street vendors are already getting set up for a long day. They roll these carts in, sell to about 6 or 7 o'clock at night, take it all down, roll it all out, and start again. It's just a short distance from the St. Lawrence Plaza to the Duomo. The Duomo is really the center of town, and from here it's easy landmark to find your way around to get to other places. So from here, this beautiful large structure, we'll head over to the Arno River, where there's ample room for uninterrupted running. Florence is a mix of narrow alleys, wide streets, and then grand plazas, like this one that leads to the Uffizi Palace, one of the best art museums in Europe. And outside, this area with lots of statues. Many of them are replicas, except I think for Perseus holding Medusa, but certainly the David here is a replica. The real one is inside the Accademia gallery, and just along here is the Uffizi, which takes us to the river. Like many of the museums here in Florence, if you don't have a reservation, you're going to wait in line a long time. It's not quite 8:30 in the morning, and look, there are hundreds of people in line already to see this museum. I'm just going to run past them. And just a mile into our run, we're at the Arno River. This bridge is Ponte Vecchio, which they say is the only bridge that was not bombed by the Germans as they left town. The Romans first settled in Florence in 59 BC, but they came long after the Etruscans. And this is one piece of the old city wall. There's a few of these towers around that connected the wall, and I guess in the 1700s or so, they knocked down the wall to expand the city. I guess they didn't really need to knock down the wall, but they didn't figure that out until later. So this is one left, and then up the steps over there and up the hill should take me to Plaza Michaelangelo, where we'll have a great view of the city of Florence. And a little step climbing for me. Well, I made it to the top of Palazzo Michaelangelo, and I must say the Asian tour buses get started early because this place is packed already, and it's barely 9 o'clock. So take a great view of the city of Florence from Michaelangelo Plaza early in the morning. There's the Arno River below, and the Uffizi Palace there with a big tower, and the Duomo with a red dome there, and lots more churches that I forgot their names already, and the beautiful hills surrounding Florence. Wonderful view this morning. You can see why they call this Palazzo Michaelangelo. Here's another David. This is another replica in bronze. Apparently this is the original site of where David was for almost 300 years before they decided to move the masterpiece indoors. And I'm going to call the plaza here my halfway point and start to run back, get back, and today we rent a car and we're going to tour around Tuscany for 3 days. So hopefully there'll be more entries to running through Italy from the Tuscan hills. Well, I'm back at our bed and breakfast. Finished off about a 4¼ mile run this morning. Got a little lost in the streets of Florence on the way back, so it's a little bit further than I thought it would be. But that caps off our run through Florence, the second in the series of Run Through Italy, and beautiful morning run. I've had an UltraLife morning, and I hope you have an UltraLife too. If you want to learn more, go to MyUltraLife.com.